Hi there, and welcome to Birds on a Line. Today's video is finally an update for my GoFundMe page. I've had great news from Link Japan Careers, and I want to share it with everybody. But first, I want to send out some shout outs. Several of y'all have donated to my campaign already, and I thank you a million times. It means the world to me that y'all believe so much in what I'm doing that you have actually funded my move and what I plan on doing. So a quick shout out to Kelly Herman and Debbie Williams, Lisa, one of my best friends, Chris McCann, Uncle Jeff Berg, thank you so much, Vlad Pereshkokov and Hiroku Ishikawa, you guys are amazing. Jamie Razor and Jason Rosenblum, I've known you guys for years, and it means the world to me that y'all are supporting me in this. Let's go ahead and keep sharing the word and get that out there and see how much more we can get before March. Speaking of March, the update is that I heard from Link Japan Careers, and they have officially offered me a position in the Kanto region, specifically the North Kanto region of Japan. This includes prefectures like Ishikawa, Tochigi, Gunma, Chiba, and I believe a couple of others that I can't remember the names of right now, but it'll come to me eventually. They said that I will definitely be leaving sometime in March. Most of their applicants that get through the entire process actually do leave in March. There are some that leave as late as April or June. It just depends on the school itself within the prefecture when their school starts and when they need you to be there. They also confirmed that I am going to need a vehicle. Where I'm going is rural enough in Japan that they don't have buses or trains. So that's going to be an adventure. Driving on the opposite side of the road is going to be a complete difference, and it's going to be quite the adventure. My GoFundMe campaign, I'm going to give you guys a quick background why I'm going to Japan instead of teaching here in America, why I chose Japan over other countries, and why Link Japan Careers. So I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always loved the Japanese culture since I was a young girl. In college, I took several Japanese language courses. I studied the culture. I even got into Aikido. So a quick background for those of y'all who are new to the channel and new to my move. I've always wanted to go to Japan ever since I was a young teenager. I've always enjoyed the idea of Japanese culture, Japanese cuisine, and really just Asian culture in general, but specifically Japanese. When I was in college, a lot of the courses they offered were Japanese culture and Japanese language classes, which I took with Mr. and Mrs. Nakamoto Sensei over in University of Houston. I've tried a couple of times to go over to Japan to teach. The previous times were thwarted by various natural disasters, not least of all being Fukushima, which everyone remembers, and then a subsequent tsunami 3 years later that took out several border towns in Japan and made it to where a lot of the companies were very nervous about bringing foreigners over. So that being cut off, I decided I'd teach here in America. Why not? I'll give it a shot. I always wanted to teach, you know, roll it into one, right? So I applied to be a teacher. I went and did the courses post-college, and I taught a year of English at a high school level, at a local high school, and it was a great experience. I had a lot of fun, but it just didn't satisfy the adventure spirit that was urging me to leave, to go, to get out there, to experience other cultures. Why Link Japan Careers? They are a private company. It's not a government-run company, and they're slightly smaller than programs like JET, who have hundreds of people constantly applying, and there's really very little chance of you getting in. Only a couple of people in each region with JET get to go. With Link Japan Careers, it's more of, okay, we have 20 people applying, or maybe 120 people applying, and 20 people get to the interview and 5 people get to go. You know, so the odds are slightly better, and the pay's better. I've heard the pay is definitely better than the JET program, but I'm biased. One downfall of Link Japan Careers is that they do not pay your way over there. You have to pay for your ticket. You have to pay the first month of rent, first couple of months of rent, the key money that people talk about. Whenever you get there, before you get your first paycheck. You don't get your first paycheck for a month after you've started working in Japan. So money is really, really tight. Why then that kind of rolls into why I chose to have a GoFundMe campaign instead of just, hey, I'm gonna save up. Well, I did try to save up. I tried to save up quite a bit, but because of several different things that happened, for example, the car crash, I totaled my car and had to buy a new one, which is pulling money out of an already meager paycheck. On top of that, in May, I had to have eye surgery, which I've just recently finished paying for finally. But that was pulling as well out of said meager paycheck. And I say meager paycheck because I could not get another contract in the United States as a teacher because American schools end the school year in June. Okay. Japan starts in March. So I would have to cut that contract short by 3 months and move to Japan. Now, you tell a Japanese school that you cut short a contract that you signed, yeah, death knell. No one's gonna hire you. It's considered like you just abandoned them. You abandoned the American schools. What's gonna make us think that you're not gonna abandon us? So instead of teaching full-time like I had wanted to originally this year, I got a job as a substitute teacher with our local school district, and in the evenings and on weekends I hostess at a local restaurant in order to supplement the little bit of income that I'm getting with the substitute teaching. But it's not enough. I'm not able to really save up hardly anything for this move because it doesn't pay well. You know, being a substitute teacher gets you, yeah, maybe $20,000 for the whole year. It's not lucrative. It's a work of passion, not a work of money. So if you can, any donation helps. Any little thing. It could be $1, it could be $100. Like I was telling my brother the other day, if 100 people donate $50, that's our goal. We've met our goal. Heck, if 200 people donate $25 a piece, we've met our goal. Yay! So any little bit helps. So this has been my first official GoFundMe update video and my brand new start to my YouTube channel. For those of y'all who've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Be sure and like, share, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'll be making brand new content every Wednesday. Thanks a lot, you guys.